Free flight model airplanes, where aviation meets imagination. In a world where aviation continues to soar to new heights, there remains a timeless form of flying that has captured the hearts of hobbyists and competitors for generations. Free flight model airplanes. These lightweight, hand-built marvels of engineering take to the skies without the aid of remote control. They rely entirely on the power of physics, design, and skill. Designers and competitors who gather at events to share their passion and knowledge, pushing the boundaries of the flight and celebrating the pure joy of the skies. Free flight as a sport or hobby can be subdivided into three major categories: indoor free flight, outdoor free flight, and scale free flight. The object of all three is to create an airplane that will stay airborne under its own power for as long as possible. For the pilot, indoor free flight is an experience that taps into both technical skill and creativity. With a combination of concentration, experience, and an intuitive understanding of the aircraft's dynamics, they push the boundaries of what can be done in an enclosed space. Because there is no wind or elements to deal with, indoor free flight models can be very light and fragile. How do you make an airframe light enough to withstand the stresses of flight and use the stored energy in a wound rubber band most efficiently? For many enthusiasts, it's this challenge of designing, building, and tweaking the aircraft that adds to the thrill. Small adjustments to the model can make the world of difference in flight time and performance. Outdoor free flight presents its own challenges, but like indoor, it can be broken down into three major categories: rubber-powered, gliders, and motor-driven. Motors, in this case, may be a small internal combustion engine or an electric motor, depending on the event rules. In all three categories, there are basically two phases of flight: a powered phase and a glide phase. The pilot is trying to get the airplane to a maximum altitude during the powered phase, and to optimize the glide phase so that the model stays aloft as long as possible. Designing and building an airplane that optimizes both phases of flight is the primary challenge. The airplane must be light enough and have an airfoil to make it glide efficiently. But it must also be strong enough to handle the forces of screaming up to altitude at breakneck speed. Outdoor free flight also introduces the challenges of wind and thermal air currents. Each flight is a testament to the builder's skill and ability to determine the best time to launch in given wind and temperature changes. A well-designed free flight model can stay airborne for several minutes, tracing graceful circles in the sky. If indoor and outdoor present their own unique and fun challenges for the free flight world, scale free flight would be the artists of our community. When most people think of model airplanes, they envision models built to look like real, actual full-size airplanes. This is scale free flight. The object is to build a model that resembles the original full-size airplane. When built, realistic-looking flights are made by making small adjustments to the wing and tail. Most scale free flight these days is rubber-powered, though many enthusiasts still utilize other power sources, such as tiny CO2 motors, electric motors, or small internal combustion engines. Scale free flight can be flown both indoors and outdoors, which leave the designer and builder with a set of challenges to adapt to. It's not all about performance. Many modelers build scale planes for the sheer joy of creating something unique. The artistry involved in constructing and customizing these models can be just as rewarding as flying them. Whether you're a competitive pilot or a hobbyist, scale free flight gives you the freedom to express yourselves in ways that are unique to all other types of free flight model airplanes. In the world of free flight modeling, it's not about control. It's about understanding and embracing the forces of nature. Whether it's the joy of a flawless flight or the challenge of improving a design, the world of free flight model airplanes continues to inspire dreamers to take to the sky. So the next time you see a model airplane soaring high above, remember, it's a true test of the beauty, creativity, and the power of flight. And sometimes, the most freeing kind of flight is the one where you simply let go. Free flight model airplanes, where aviation meets imagination.